Stars in the sky, bring the summer right back to me.
Dear campers and parents, dedicated staff and friends from across North America and around the world, our concert will begin shortly.
It's just a letter from a friend of mine, a little picture of another time, a little picture of a place where we used to go. A word or two about a friend we missed, a fine reminder of a promised kiss, a fine reminder of a vow we made long ago. Stars in the sky, bring the summer right back to me. Tell me you'll try to think about me whenever you see those stars in the sky. We went away when we were very young to find the person that we would become. Find a person that would fit in somewhere inside. What we discovered there, it still holds true. The friends you make become a part of you. The friends you make, they will return to you like the tide.
Thanks for joining us for our Campfire on Tour. We have an entire summer of musical moments planned for you and your friends. Our Jewish music is one of the Reform movement's greatest contributions to our inspiring Jewish experience. Many of our songwriters and performers have emerged from URJ camps and NIFTY. Every summer and throughout the year, these individuals bring their unique brand of musical and spiritual excitement to our camps and congregations throughout North America and around the world, building community and fun-filled togetherness. The artists who we have assembled for our tour had been scheduled to be with us in person in our camps this summer. Even though we cannot all be together in person, the all-stars that we have assembled can bring us all together in spirit. This is truly a once-in-a-lifetime summer. We know you wish you could physically be in camp, and so do we. So we are bringing a little bit of camp to you. We would like to thank those generous families who have enabled this Campfire on Tour. They are making it possible to bring this incredible talent and this musical community to you. If you would like to help and show your commitment to our URJ camps, to NIFTY, and to our community, we ask that you donate whatever you can. For a contribution of $180 or more, you will receive a Road Tour t-shirt bearing the names of all URJ camps, NIFTY, and the 2020 summer tour dates and artists. Donors of $1,800 or more will also be recognized as sponsors for the balance of our tour. And now, live on tape from a safe distance, Campfire on Tour.
Hi, I'm Rabbi Erin Mason, Camp Director of the Green Family Camp. I'm so excited to welcome you to our first concert in our Campfire on Tour concert series. This summer is truly not what any of us imagined. For many of us, our lives revolve around our summer experience at camp. It is where we find our best selves, our best friends, and our inspiration. I don't have to tell you that. You already know, which is why you are here tonight. I have spent almost every summer of my life at Jewish summer camp, starting when I was 10 years old. I feel so blessed to be able to share my love of camp with my 3 children. who have all inherited this love for Jewish camp and have made it their own. This summer, I am missing being at camp with all of our campers, staff, and alumni. I am missing having all 3 of my children in cabin for the very first time. I am missing the joy, the love, and the community we all share when we are together. And I am so proud of how our community has chosen to come together this summer, even when we cannot be together in person. One of the most magical parts of camp is the music. And I am so glad that we are able to continue to share the music of our summer camps virtually this summer. Stay tuned after tonight's show for a special surprise. Tonight, we welcome our first artist in residence, Alan Goodis. Born and raised in Toronto, Alan is a proud product of the URJ Goldman Union Camp Institute. Noted for his dedication to building relationships and community through music, Alan tours throughout the U.S. to serve as an artist in residence and performer at temples, youth conventions, and Jewish summer camps. Having served as musical director for NICTA Convention and on faculty at Havana Shira in 2011, he developed Nashir, a Nifty Songleading Institute in partnership with the URJ to provide meaningful song leader training to high school students. Alan is a featured performer for over 150 events every year, including URJ Biennials and the Wexner Foundation. In 2016, Alan co-founded Friday Night, a key Shabbat celebration with 2 Chicago congregations to engage underserved young Jewish professionals. Later that year, he was named to Chicago's Jewish 36 Under 36. Alan has released 2 studio albums and is looking forward to releasing a new album entitled Joy later this year. Alan lives in Chicago with his wife Cody and their daughter Noah. And now, please join me in welcoming my friend Alan Goodis to Campfire on Tour.
Thank you, Aaron. It's great to see your face and hear your voice. I hope you're doing well, and please give your family my best. Good evening, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. This first song is called Hallelujah. Oh, my soul sings to you. Oh, my soul sings to you. Hallelujah, nafshi et Adonai. Hallelujah, nafshi et Adonai. Hallelujah, Adonai, b'chayai, azamra lelohai, behodi. Hallelujah, nafshi et Adonai. Hallelujah, nafshi et Adonai. Hallelujah, Adonai, b'chayai, azamra lelohai, behodi. In my ears it rings, my lips will sing sweet words of love and praise. To you and you alone, my soul will always sing this song. And every time I sing your name, I hold the hope that you will bring the pieces of this shattered world together to be one. My soul, my soul, my soul sings to you. My soul, my soul, my soul sings to you. My soul, my soul, my soul sings to you. Hallelujah, Adonai, b'chayai, azamra lelohai, behodi. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us this evening. My name is Alan Goodis, and I'm here in my house in Chicago, live joining you this evening, and it's a huge, huge treat. So just right off the bat, thank you to our URJ camps and to Nifty for hosting such an awesome evening and program that will hopefully raise a lot of money to help support our camps and Nifty over the next coming weeks. This next song I'm going to share with you is a song called Al Shlosha Devarim, which comes to us from Pirkei Avot right at the beginning. Talks about this idea that the whole entire world was built on three things: on Torah, on Avodah, and Gimilut Chasadim, service to God, acts of loving kindness, Torah. Those are the three. Our part to sing sounds like this. Al Shlosha Devarim Ha'olam Omed. Al Shlosha Devarim Ha'olam Omed. Al HaTorah ve'al HaAvodah ve'al Gimilut Chasadim. Al HaTorah ve'al HaAvodah ve'al Gimilut Chasadim. Al Shlosha Devarim Ha'olam Omed. Al Shlosha Devarim Ha'olam Omed. Al HaTorah ve'al HaAvodah ve'al Gimilut Chasadim. Al HaTorah ve'al HaAvodah ve'al Gimilut Chasadim. Can't let you slip, won't let you fall. I gotta help the world stand tall. I hear your voice, there is no choice. The world is bigger than us all. Al Shlosha Devarim Ha'olam Omed. Al Shlosha Devarim Ha'olam Omed. Al HaTorah ve'al HaAvodah ve'al Gimilut Chasadim. Al HaTorah ve'al HaAvodah ve'al Gimilut Chasadim. Don't be a slave who serves to gain a reward that holds no truth. 'Cause you and I've got work to do. Carry me, I'll carry you. All right, wherever you are watching this from, whether you're by yourself or with loved ones or friends, I invite you to join me in singing along. You can dance, you can clap your hands, move your body. Let's have a good time and sing one more time. Al Shlosha Devarim Ha'olam Omed. Al Shlosha Devarim Ha'olam Omed. Al HaTorah ve'al HaAvodah ve'al Gimilut Chasadim. Al HaTorah ve'al HaAvodah ve'al Gimilut Chasadim. One of the incredible gifts that I've been afforded is the opportunity to visit just about every single one of our URJ summer camps over the last probably 12 years that I've had the privilege of traveling and touring and seeing camps. And one of the camps that I've had just such a great time at and spending a lot of time with the past number of summers is Eisner Camp in Great Barrington, Massachusetts. And a number of years ago, when Louis Boardman was the director at camp, he invited me to come and spend a week at camp and to write and record an original song with a group of kids. And I was excited about the idea and a little bit nervous and maybe a little bit concerned about what on earth would kids who are as young as like 7 have to say when we're going to look at like a really serious issue like bullying or what it means to be an upstander, or any number of subjects that we've explored. And much to my pleasure and surprise, my pleasant surprise, these kids have had an incredible amount to say. And I'm going to share a few of the songs tonight that got to write at Eisner Camp. And this next one is called Be the One. And Be the One has really just become, I guess, the mantra of Eisner Camp, and this idea of what it means to be an upstander, and that recognizing one's role in the world, both at camp and when we're back at home, to help make the world a better place, and if we see something wrong, to go out and do something. So this is a song called Be the One. All these words are written by kids at camp who were like 7 through 15 years old. A rock drops, a ring forms, the breeze blows, the waves flow, and on and on and on it goes. Where it stops, we'll never know. I'm just a small fish in a big pond. My will is strong. I stand my ground when the door is locked and new one's found. Can't get through, I go around. I believe I can be the one. I believe Tihieh Echad. I believe I can be the one, be the one. We start things, we light the spark, we make the change. We work hard, we cannot complete it all or refuse to do our part. A short path leads to a long road, and the hardest part is not going home. Together we won't walk alone, we will raise our voice and sing. I believe I can be the one. I believe Tihieh Echad. I believe I can be the one, be the one. One by one, 2 by 2, 4 by 4, and on and on and on. 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 4 by 4, and on and on and on. 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 4 by 4, and on and on and on. 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 4 by 4, and on. Now, we're not singing about compound interest, though it's an important thing to know about, but what we're singing about is the text that we studied when we wrote this song, which is Lo alecha hamlacha ligmor, which says to us, even if the task before you is great, the job is so big that you may never have an opportunity to finish in your lifetime, that you are still obligated to help do your part. And this idea that by doing one little thing, that might make 2 things. And those 2 things will lead to 4 things, and to 8 things, and 16 things, and on and on and on and on and on. That's what we're singing about here. So let's try singing that part again. We sing 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 4 by 4, and on and on and on. 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 4 by 4, and on and on and on. 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 4 by 4, and on and on and on. 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 4 by 4, and on. I believe I can be the one. I believe Tihieh Echad. I believe I can be the one, be the one. I believe I can be the one. I believe Tihieh Echad. I believe I can be the one, be the one. Be the one. Be the one. Thanks so much for joining us and listening, and hopefully singing along at home. This next song I'm going to share is a song all about gratitude. It's called Nothing More, and really was sort of derived from a moment of maybe wanting, coveting, thinking of all the things that I don't have that I thought I needed, and recognizing that everything I do need, I already have. Some ways, this song reminds me of my dad. When I was growing up, would always, whenever my sister or I would want to buy something, we'd be at a store and be like, I gotta have this. My dad would always be like, do you need it? And so that's always sort of planted in the back of my head now. So I guess I'll sing this for my dad. So this is called Nothing More. I want lots of money, want a big house and a fast car. Don't want to work, want it all to come easy. I want so much more. I've got all I ever needed. I need nothing more. If I open my eyes and let the light in, I need nothing more. I need nothing more. I've got a heart that's beating. I've got so much air in my lungs. I got a strong will I have got to believe in. I've got so much more. I've got all I ever needed. I need nothing more. If I open my eyes and let the light in, I need nothing more. I need nothing more. One day I'll be old and restless. One day when I fade to black, will I care it all about all my money, my big house and my fast car? I've got all I ever needed. I need nothing more. If I open my eyes and let the light in, I need nothing more. I need nothing more. I need nothing more. Thank you. Next song I'm going to share reminds me a lot of our camps and of Nifty. When I arrive at many camps each summer, the first thing somebody says to me, whether it's the person picking me up at the airport or the friendly face and hug from a camp director or a staff member, or whoever it is that greets me when I arrive at camp, so often is just this idea of welcome home. That's one of the first things that's said is welcome home. And thinking about how home is camp for so many of us. I know for me growing up at Goldman Union Camp Institute in Scienceville, Indiana, where I spent many summers starting out as a faculty kid, as a staff brat when I was 4 years old, going to camp with my mom when she served on faculty at Gucci as an educator, and then all the way on up through being an avodah and then Nifty in Israel, and then being a counselor and a song leader for 5 summers, and now getting to go back to Gucci every summer and visiting so many of these places where they just become home, and it's just a sense of this is where I belong, and this is where I get to be myself. And I want to encourage everybody who's in a position to do so to hop on over to donate.reformjudaism.org/campfire, where you can help to support our camps in Nifty. And if you are in a position to sponsor at a certain level, you'll even get a Campfire on Tour t-shirt, which is pretty awesome. So hop over there and let's all do our part to help make sure our camps stay so great and strong as they have been. This next song, thinking of this idea of home, comes to us from the book of Genesis. This is the story of Jacob's ladder, where Jacob, angry with his twin brother Esau, leaves home, upset, wanders off into the middle of nothingness of the time, which was desert. There was no neighbor to run away to where mom or dad or somebody would just text and say, like, don't worry, everybody, Jacob's next door. He just left, wanders off, starts roaming, angry with his brother, angry with God, eventually rests his head for the night, no pillow, grabs a nice flat rock, goes to sleep, and has this dream where he believes there are angels going up and down this ladder to heaven. And he wakes up with this renewed sense that God was with him in this place and that he didn't know. And when I studied this text and thought about this, really made me think about this idea that sometimes we have to leave home to find home. And that home is defined as so many things, whether it's the 4 walls where we will rest our heads tonight, or it's our summer camp where we grew up, or it's our Nifty region, or it's maybe the place we grew up, or it's just the people we're with. So this is a song called This Place. Our part to sing is just the word home, like this. Oh, home. Oh, home. When I left home, I was selfish and angry, was running for my life. I had to escape the hurt and the hate after I took what was mine. The sun has set upon me, think I'll stop for the night. The stones at my feet, they will come into need. Lay my head down, I am tired. I dreamed I climbed a ladder, closer to heaven with every rung. There were angels all around, going up and going down. You were in this place and I didn't know home. When I woke up, I was scared and anxious, unsure of what I saw. I picked my head off the stone, found a place of my own. Here with you, I can go home. If home is where the heart is, I left my heart at home. And I should have known I wasn't alone. I'm the last one to know. Well, if you will stay with me, then I will know you're mine. And if you'll protect me, I'll never leave your side. You were in this place and I didn't know home. Home. And now I know I'm going home. And now I know I'm going home. Oh, home. Oh, home. Oh, home. Oh, home. Oh, home. Thank you. I'm going to keep singing. This next one is comes to us from Psalm 121. My friend Noam Katz would refer to anything from Psalms as one of King David's greatest hits. So this is one of those. This is Psalm 121, which says, I lift my eyes to the mountain and ask, where will my help come from? And King David teaches that our help comes from God, maker of heaven and earth. I want to dedicate this song to anybody who is in need of some help tonight, and maybe somebody, if there's anybody watching this or listening to this who's maybe having a hard time tonight, and just needs a friend or someone to know that they're with them and know that this one's for you. I look up, you're not there. I'm not ready and I'm not prepared. I need strength to climb. I reach and still I find that I'm weak and I'm scared. Esainai El Heharim Me'ayin Yavo Yavo Izri Esainai El Heharim Me'ayin Yavo Yavo Izri. I need rest, I can't sleep. Awake and still I grieve. So if I fall out of reach, don't leave me be. Esainai El Heharim Me'ayin Yavo Yavo Izri Esainai El Heharim Me'ayin Yavo Yavo Izri. Where is my joy when the world's turned dark? And where is my faith when I'm torn apart? Where is my strength till the pain subsides? Where is the light when I can't realize? Let rest be upon me. Let peace be with me. Let rest be upon me tonight. No one deserves to be forgotten. No one deserves to fade away. No one should come and go and have no one know they were ever even here. No one deserves to disappear. To disappear. To disappear. Disappear. Esainai el Harim Me'ayin yavo yavo Ezri. Esainai el Harim Me'ayin yavo yavo Ezri. I'm thinking about what I shared earlier with Let Song Be the One that was written at Eisner. The first one of those songs that we wrote was, probably 8 or 9 years ago. And my memory of how this came to be was Louis Boardman called me up in the fall. It was probably October, and said, Alan, I just had this experience with a group of our incoming counselors for next summer. We were in Georgia on a retreat with some of our other camps, with I believe Camp Coleman, Camp Harlem, some of their staff. And Lewis said, we just had a screening of this movie Bully, which was all about the bullying epidemic happening in our schools. And then we met with a gentleman by the name of David Long, and David Long shared the story with all of us about his son Tyler, who passed away from being bullied in school. And Lewis, as I remember, said to me, he goes, my staff looked at me and said, what are we going to do about this summer? And I said I didn't know, but we were going to do something. And that's why I'm calling you. So he said, would you come to camp and work with our kids to write a song? And I said, absolutely, I'd love to. And we set the dates for July. And I remember arriving to camp on a Sunday, pulling into camp, and soon after dropping off my bags, meeting with Lewis and James and Laura and some of the other staff and directors who were involved with the program that time. And Lewis said, all right, Alan, here's the deal. Today is Sunday. Tomorrow morning, first thing, you're going to hit the ground running, and you're going to start working on this song with groups of kids in hour-long blocks. You'll start with the little ones in the morning, 7 and 8-year-olds, hour-long block. Next, 9 and 10-year-olds, hour-long block, 11-year-olds, all the way up to 15-year-olds. You'll do this all day long in hour-long blocks. So this is Monday. You'll do this Monday. You'll do it Tuesday. Wednesday is a trip day, so everybody is going to be off camp. No one will be here. Then you'll come back. Thursday, you'll continue working on the song. And then Friday, we are having a day-long program, which is all about how we stand up to bullies, what it means to be an advocate, how we become upstanders. David Long, who was with us in Georgia in October, is going to be at camp and is going to share the story of his son Tyler with every single one of our 500 plus kids here at camp and our 300 staff. And then Friday night at services, you, Alan Goodis, are going to get up with those kids who wrote that song, and you're going to share it with everybody, with our 500 kids, our 200 or 300 staff, and a couple hundred guests. So there'll be about 1,000 people there, and you will get up and you will share this song, and it will be great. And I immediately, in my head, went into a bit of a panic and thinking, how on earth are we going to write a song that has something worthwhile to say? And much to my surprise, in spending time with kids of all ages, from the littlest ones, the 7-year-olds all the way on up, they had a whole lot to say about this issue. And when we were able to gather at Shabbat and teach this to camp, it was just an incredible moment, and one that's stayed with me till right now. So this is it's dedicated to all my friends at Eisner Camp, and special gratitude to Lewis for having a big idea and looking to me to be a partner. So thank you. It's called You and I. Again, all these words are written by those kids at camp. I'll tell you a secret if you tell me what's wrong. You're probably scared that you don't belong. It seems like you're looking for someone to trust. Don't know what they did, but it's not your fault. You can beat me up, tear me down, I will not hide, 'cause I've got a feeling that everything will be all. Beat me up, tear me down, I will not hide, 'cause I've got a feeling that everything will be all right. I know your weakness, and you know my faults might make you feel small, doesn't mean that you are. Well, you're full of questions, and I'm full of doubt. We can find answers when the world spits us out. You can beat me up, tear me down, I will not hide, 'cause I've got a feeling that everything will be all right. Me up, tear me down, I will not hide, 'cause I've got a feeling that everything will be all right. You and I will walk together, together we'll weather this storm. What others have said doesn't matter anymore. You can beat me up, tear me down, I will not hide, 'cause I've got a feeling that everything will be all. Sticks and stones break your bones, words can hurt more. You might lose the battle, but I know you can win this. Beat me up, tear me down, I will not hide, 'cause I've got a feeling that everything will be all. Bend me, I'll break, but I won't break down. What you give to the world, it always comes back around. Beat me up, tear me down, I will not hide, 'cause I've got a feeling that everything will be all right. 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 One of the sweetest rituals at camp that I remember from growing up at Gucci was lights out programs, where we would, on many nights, especially when we were well behaved, a counselor or staff member would come into our cabin and maybe sing us songs or tell us stories or even do something goofy like Mad Libs with us. And so many sweet memories of songs sung, and before bed often to hear the words Shema, maybe Hashki Venu, were a big part of what we did. I want to sing a Hashki Venu for everybody this evening. Hashki Venu, Adonai, Eloheinu leShalom, Ve'hamidenu, Shomreinu leChayim, leChayim. That's our part. Let's all sing that again. Hashki Venu, try it with me. Hashki Venu, Adonai, Eloheinu leShalom, Ve'hamidenu, Shomreinu leChayim, leChayim. Let there be love, guard us with peace, strength and compassion for all in need. Shield us from hate, illness and war. Watch over us as we go forth. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Lishalom V'hamidenu Shomreinu L'chaim L'chaim. Fill us with hope, grace and truth. May we all return to you. Keep us safe tonight. May we rise in a new light. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Lishalom V'hamidenu Shomreinu L'chaim 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 L'chaim. When I started song leading at Gucci in 2001, to say I was a reluctant song leader would be putting it mildly. I remember getting a phone call from Rabbi Ron Klotz, who's the director at Gucci, and saying, "I'd like you to come to camp and song lead." And I thought to myself at the time, my 18-year-old self thought, I don't want to be a song leader because that means I have to sing those really cheesy Jewish songs and get up in front of everybody and sing them. And I don't want to get up in front of everybody and sing songs. I'm not that comfortable singing in front of people, and I really don't want to be that guy. And Ron said, think about it. And then I remember Dan Nichols, my dear friend now, calling me and saying, I've been thinking about you, and I know we got to hang out last summer and play some guitar together, and I think it would be awesome if you would come back to camp this summer and song lead. And again, I said, I don't want to song lead. I don't want to be that dude playing those songs. So I said, no thanks. And then the assistant director, Katie Goodman at the time, called me, and then I think there was probably a call where they all got on the phone with me, and where they baited me eventually in a good way, in a way that worked out really well for me, was I remember Ron saying something like, well, hey, you've been coming to camp since you were 4 years old, right? I said, yeah. And he goes, well, camp's given you a lot, hasn't it? And I thought about it and said, yeah, camp's given me some of my best friends. This is really where I heard live music for the first time and decided I wanted to play the guitar. I said, great. Well, coming back to work at camp means it's your time to give back and to give that to other people. And camp needs you right now, and camp needs you this summer. So we'd really love for you to come back and song lead. And I eventually then gave in and said, okay, I'll do it. And from that, learned so much about myself and was able to, I think, really grow into myself and find my voice. And not my literal voice in terms of gaining the comfort to get up in front of a room full of people and sing, but figuring out who I am and the kind of person that I want to be, and all these values that I learned, not just from my family, but really from camp, from the educational focus at Gucci, from the awesome counselors I had, from Ron's leadership, and all the way on up and down our faculty who were there, and just how special and important these camps are. And as I said, I learned the guitar at camp. I met some of my best friends at camp. I met my wife at camp that summer when I started song leading. We have a daughter, and we will send our daughter to Goldman Union Camp Institute with great pleasure. And just know how important camp has been for me and for many of us. And our family does whatever we can to help support camp. And if you are in a position to do so as well, I encourage you to hop over to the website I mentioned, which will probably be appearing somewhere down low on the screen too, which is donate.reformjudaism.org/campfire. So if you're able to, let's all do our part to help sustain our camps so they can continue to thrive in great ways, and Nifty as well. Speaking of Nifty, when I first started traveling. I think the very first Nifty region I ever got on an airplane to go see was Nifty, Missouri Valley. It was their spring conclave in Denver, Colorado at, I believe, Temple Sinai. A friend of mine, a guy by the name of Isaac Newell, was the regional director at the time, and Isaac invited me to come out and spend the weekend with the region, working with the song leaders and leading services and singing. And I remember, like, maybe we were talking a few weeks before I booked my flight, and he said, you know, if you've been to Denver? I said, never. He goes, if you're free, we have all our high school seniors come out a day early. And so they'll come in Thursday, and then we're going to get up really early Friday morning and go out to Estes National Park to hike up in the mountains. And it's pretty awesome. So if you can get here, you should come. And so I did. I booked an early flight and got there. And we woke up Friday morning, and my memory was we're walking, and it's probably a nice spring day, like 65 degrees on the ground, t-shirt and jeans, really comfortable. I don't really know anybody, and I strike up conversation with a friendly face, this guy by the name of Jay. And Jay and I are chatting, and we start hiking up this mountain, all these seniors in front of us, just happy as can be with one another. And we get a little bit higher up the mountain, and I notice my breath starting to get heavier, and it's getting colder, and the temperature is dropping. And then somebody asked me, did we tell you about altitude? And I said, no. They said, oh, it's real. Altitude's a thing. So drink a lot of water. So I started drinking a lot of water, and we're hiking higher and higher. And then eventually we reached the top of the hike that we were at, and we get out over this beautiful outlook, and all you can see is nature, and it's super, super beautiful. And I'm still chatting with Jay, and then kids are all just making noise and having a good time, and then Jay steps away for a second and says, excuse me, I'll be right back. And Jay gets everybody's attention, all the kids, and everybody's looking at him, and gets quiet. And he tells everybody, I want you to stop. And we all stop. And he says, I want to lead you all in a blessing. And the blessing that he led us in comes from the Babylonian Talmud, and it says, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shekacha lo be'olamo. And my memory was Jay translating the blessing as, blessed are you, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, who has given us something such as this. And as we hiked back down from that mountain, I remember turning to Jay again and saying, oh, so you must be the rabbi at Temple Sinai. And he said, yes, I'm Jay Tal Rav. And we talked more about this text, and he shared with me that this is something that's traditionally said when seeing or experiencing a moment of beauty for the very first time, and especially a moment of beauty in nature. And I went home and met with a friend of mine named Barb Wertico, and we sat one afternoon at her piano, and we wrote this song. It sounds like this. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, who has given us this in the world. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, melech haolam, shekacha lo be'olamo, who has given us this in the world. That's the whole thing. First two lines are responsive. If you want to sing back with me, go right ahead. Here we go. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, who has given us this in the world. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, melech haolam, shekacha lo be'olamo, who has given us this in the world. I want to invite everybody watching, if you're comfortable and willing to close your eyes. And as I shared with you, this is a blessing that's said when seeing or experiencing a moment of beauty, especially moments of beauty in nature. And thinking about how for so many of us, those moments of beauty are either memories of time we've spent at camp, or maybe memories that we looked forward to spending at camp this summer. And so want everyone to think about that thing in nature that they love doing the most. Whatever it is. Maybe it's jumping on the blob at camp. Maybe it's climbing the migdal. Maybe it's singing songs around a campfire. Maybe it's tevachug with your favorite Israeli scout from camp. Whatever that thing is, that moment of beauty, that special thing is yours. And I want you to hold on to that and let that carry you through this summer until we all have an opportunity to be back together at camp really soon. Let's sing again. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shekacha lo beolamo, who has given us this in the world, who has given us this in the world, who has given us this in the world. Thank you again. I'm going to share one last song, but before I go, I just want to extend again incredible gratitude and appreciation to all of my friends at all of our wonderful URJ camps and at NIFTY and the leadership there, and the Union for Reform Judaism, and Louis Dobin and Aaron Mason and Rosalie Box and everybody who really helped to make this evening possible. Continue to tune in every Sunday. Some incredibly talented musicians, friends of mine, people who many of us just know and love, will be joining us each summer for the next, I think, 10 weeks, which is pretty awesome. Again, if you're able to, hop over to the website to make a donation to help support NIFTY and our camps. Again, thank you. This has been just a huge, huge pleasure and treat for me. The last song I'm going to share with you is a song called Chazak Ve'ematz, Stand Up, which was written at Eisner Camp 2 summers ago. This idea that we must stand up, be of good courage, and not be afraid or dismayed when there are challenging things before us. Feels really fitting for a lot of the things that are going on, and I want to remind you that these words are written by young people, kids 7 through 15, who are our future, who will lead us to brighter days. So this song is for all those kids who are missing camp this summer, to let you know that I'm thinking about you, we're all thinking about you, and this is for you. Our part to sing sounds like this. Stand up, go be courageous, be strong, make it contagious, don't stop. You've got the fight. Stand up, go be courageous, be strong, make it contagious, don't stop. You've got the fight. I've got the power, I've got the tough, I am daring enough to be heard. I've got the grit, I've got the spark, I am a light when the world gets dark. Stand up, go be courageous, be strong, make it contagious, don't stop. You've got the fight. Stand up, go be courageous, be strong, make it contagious, don't stop. You've got the fight. We'll band together, we'll heed the call. We are relentless, we won't fall. We'll break the ceiling, we'll touch the sky. They clip our wings and we still fly. Stand up, go be courageous, be strong, make it contagious, don't stop. You've got the fight. Stand up, go be courageous, be strong, make it contagious, don't stop. You've got the fight. Chazak ve'ematz, al ta'arotz ve'al techat. חזק ואמץ, אל תערוץ ואל תחת. חזק ואמץ, אל תערוץ ואל תחת. חזק ואמץ, אל תערוץ ואל תחת. Stand up, go be courageous, be strong, make it contagious, don't stop. You've got the fight. Stand up, go be courageous, be strong, make it contagious, don't stop. You've got the fight. Stand up, go be courageous, be strong, make it contagious, don't stop. You've got the fight. Thank you again, everybody. Toda rabah. Thank you again to the URJ Camps and Nifty for having me. I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Everybody stay safe. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much, Alan. Tonight was wonderful. We are going to be here every Sunday night throughout the summer. Next week, we'll welcome Nefesh Mountain and a taste of Jewish bluegrass. And leading up to Nefesh Mountain next Sunday night at 8 Eastern, you can participate in nightly after-dinner song sessions Monday through Thursday here on Facebook at URJ.org. The sessions will highlight past and current song leaders from all of our camps.
Remember, you can support Nifty and our camps by going to donate.reformjudaism.org/campfire. Your gifts will be used to support our camps and Nifty during this difficult time. Be part of the solution. Thanks to a large cast of URJ staff members and volunteers who have worked hard to make this concert series a reality. And tonight, we have a special treat, a meet and greet with Alan Goodis. He will join us in a special Zoom room right after this concert. Simply go to the website on your screen, click the Meet and Greet button, register, and join the meeting. We will have a chance to ask questions and talk briefly to each other as well. We hope to see you there. And we hope to see you next Sunday night, back here again at Campfire on Tour.